much storage. Always record your videos at 1080p.
Okay, so I just got put on some game that's gonna be life-changing. Anyways, this is Zshiddy Lifestyle Day 3. I have to fucking repeat myself.
Hey,
Anyways,
I'm saving him storage.
Anyways, Kobe. This is Kobe. This is Chair Clarkson. So what I want to talk about today, since these guys are here, is morning routine in your social life. So I've always believed that your morning routine is typically something that you should be giving the most focus to during your day, because it's how you start the day is typically how you're going to spend the day. If you win your morning, you win the day. Okay, so ever since I started coming to this guy's house a lot more, it's just helped me develop and stay consistent with the morning routine. We don't even do anything crazy. We wake up moderately early, like 8 o'clock a.m. First thing we do is come outside, get a cup of coffee, read for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll have some little discussion about the books we read, get our minds a little sharper. So again, starting the day on an intelligent note, and then do some physical activity. Stretching for about 10-15 minutes, a quick little short body weight workout, and sometimes fasted walk around the block, just again, get your blood moving, kind of wake up first thing in the morning. So that's what we've been doing. And the social part of it, the thing with a lot of like the whole hustler mentality these days, you guys were kind of talking about it a little bit in your last video too, of everyone trying to, get rich quick, make it out of the matrix, all that stuff. They immediately go into just like complete isolation. And it's something that all of like the big entrepreneurs and stuff preach to, is just like total and complete isolation. And yes, that can be valuable or helpful to you to a certain extent, but like a lot of people, like just as human beings, like the way we're wired, like just not having any kind of social life, it can screw you over very detrimentally, especially long term. Like it causes you to burn out very quick too. Like I burned out so many times because when I decide that I want to lock in on something, I try to go a little too hard too quick, and it just makes me burn out, and I just waste more time than I would have if I went slower. So I wouldn't say, just like if you're on this certain path, on this certain route to what goals you're trying to achieve, don't just like cut your entire social life out. Like still allow yourself that time to hang out with your friends, still enjoy that time to enjoy your life in general, but don't just go hang out with your friends and do fuck ass shit, because that's what's going to drag you down. So what I like about these guys is now we're all kind of heading on a similar path. Like we all have kind of different end goals and things like that, but majorly we're still on the same path. And when we can do all these things kind of together in the morning, meaning that, again, reading, walking, exercising, stretching, all of the above, when you can do that together as like a community, it's a lot more motivating and it's a lot more fun. It just makes you enjoy it a whole lot more, because again, you're not just by yourself, you're not complete isolation and silence, but you're with the bros, yapping with the brothers. Okay, so this one might be a little short. I just kind of want to stress that as much as possible. I mean, me and Kobe have been doing this for like a couple weeks now, but you just started coming, so how have you been feeling with mornings with the brothers?
Honestly, I love mornings with the brothers. Waking up, getting what needs to be done, getting that morning, what is the word? The morning knowledge, you could even say. That morning knowledge, just from the books. It's just such a fat step. It's such a big step from just waking up in the morning, hopping on your phone, scrolling on TikTok, going back to sleep, or waking up in the morning, scrolling on TikTok, then 2 hours later, getting up and going to work or doing something. No, you have to get up and do something right away. You can't sit down in bed, or you're just going to have that mindset.
You get stuck.
You get
stuck in a reactive state. That's why it's so important, again, for a morning routine, because you don't want to be stuck in a reactive state. You want to be in a proactive state, meaning that you want to start off your day by getting shit done. So again, you carry that with you throughout the rest of your day. Like what David said, if you just wake up, and again, this is like the problem everyone's caught in. If you wake up, first thing you reach for is a phone, you go on TikTok or Instagram and start scrolling. Before you know it, you're going to be in bed for like 2 hours just scrolling, and your brain is already fried. Your dopamine receptors are already fried, and you have no motivation to do anything for the rest of the day.
To put it in perspective like this, think about it, we all definitely work some average jobs, and oftentimes we are living in this state of just, I fucking hate my job, but I still gotta do it for money. I definitely am in that position too, but it's about the morning lifestyle, like he was saying. Ever since I've been doing my morning routines, getting my mind right, reading, having discussions, a big important thing I'd say about with just reading, but it's about discussion and actually breaking down the topics that you read. Because just reading something, that's one thing, and that's my form of meditation, but to even go beyond that, it's even better to like discuss, just talking, even to yourself, but just like asking the important questions of what you just read, so that you can confidently say that you actually like retain that knowledge, retain what you learned. And it's so, and it's important too, because like you know, working a basic ass job like I do, you know, like I'd fucking before, I'd fucking hate going, you know, I'd wake up tired as shit, wouldn't just hit the vape in my bed, just keep scrolling, be more fucking miserable as shit, spike my dopamine. You know, it definitely fucks you over. But once you get that mind right, once you get your day going, you know, going to work seems, you know, it's a little easier because, you know, you're already moving, you're already getting yourself ready, especially a high physical job like I do, you know, like pushing carts. You know, I often, you know, a lot of people probably have the similar job, you know, doing something that requires a lot of labor, a lot of, you know, muscle usage, and you get tired at the end of the day. But, you know, ever since I started doing this, I'm less tired from coming home from work. I'm able to eat more food. I'm able to just be happier. And, you know, even if it's not the position I need to be in right now, it's still a position I'm comfortable with just because, you know, it's giving me enough money. I'm still, you know, at least happy at my current state. And that's the big thing, you know, you just got to be happy with what you got, you know. Not a lot of people are going to have the same opportunities you have, you know. Think about, like, the people in Gaza who are fucking struggling to buy a single egg, or struggling to find shelter, or struggling to find electricity. Just think about shit like that. Like, we have the luxury of not needing to worry about that. Other people don't. So just appreciate what you got right now, and just eventually you can strive to be better and keep going. You know, we're not saying to be stagnant in the position, but just be grateful for what you got. That's a big important thing. You just got to be grateful.
Yeah, 100%. And when it comes to just like getting better in general, just overall better self-improvement or better progress on your life, bro, it really does just come back to the basics. Like, it's like you brought up this analogy the other day. It's just like building a proper foundation. Like, you try to build a house with like a couple wobbly sticks, like that shit's just gonna come crashing down on you. And it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about getting burned out by trying to do everything so quickly all at once. Like, bro, you need to make sure more than anything you're mentally ready, like you're mentally steady to take on all the adventures that you might be going through when you're trying to reach your goals. So when it comes back to the basics of just setting your day up for success, just having a good morning of productivity. And again, we're not preaching anything crazy here. Like, we're not saying go wake up at 5 a.m., run 30 fucking miles and do 30,000 burpees. On some David Goggins shit, bro. Like, starting off your day right literally just means waking up some point in the morning, getting sun in your eyes as soon as you wake up, not going on your phone immediately, getting some kind of exercise or movement in the morning, challenging your brain, reading, meditating, just some simple stuff. This will take you less than an hour.
Do that.
And it only takes you like less than an hour, bro. It's not hard. And something so basic as that can lead to extraordinary results down the line as long as you stay consistent with it and compound it.
It's all about rewiring your brain and rewiring what you think is the norm, you know. Especially for me, like the norm for me was just laying in bed rotting until the sun came up at 12 o'clock and then I get ready for work.
For most people.
And that's a lot of people, you know. And now I feel fucking fantastic in the morning. It's honestly a game changer. And it's like he said, you don't gotta do the most fucking profound methods in the morning. Just do basic stuff. Do what you like. Even if it's, and maybe it is scrolling, and maybe it's hard for you to break that habit. Scroll outside. Wake up. Get outside. Get some sun in your eyes. Start scrolling while you're out here. It may not be a good start, but it's a better start than just sitting in your bed all morning and scrolling.
100%.
At least you're getting the sun in your eyes. At least you're getting the sun on your skin. You're getting the vitamin D that you need. Maybe make some coffee, and eventually, you know, maybe you want to venture out into some other things. You know, it's all about starting simple, starting small, and eventually you're going to work your way up to something bigger and better. It's like a promotion at a job. You'll start as a grunt. As long as you're putting in the work, your employers will see that and want to move you up into positions, you know? It's all about starting small and working your way up. It's all about starting small and working up.
I like that.
And think about it like this. Think my fucking tiny ass muscles versus this motherfucker's big ass muscles. We just both have different starting points, you know? I started a little later than he did, and that's why he has the physique he has now. He started off small, and he worked his way up into something bigger, something that he's a lot more proud of, you know? It's all just about the tiny steps we all take.
And I like what you said about like how people will wake up, or how people wake up and scroll to like 12 p.m. till they have work. A lot of people will work a normal job, but like they don't want to. They want to get out of that job. They want to do something bigger, just like different than that. But they use working that job as an excuse to like quote unquote enjoy the rest of their day, would enjoy just being, you know, brain rotting, basically. Like, if you're in a position where you want to leave your job, you want to go out and do something else, how can you expect to get to that position where you're able to if you're not doing anything different? If you're not taking any actionable steps to get out of that job. Like, I get it, you're tired sometimes, you don't look forward to work, you want to enjoy the time you do have outside of work, and that is totally fine. That's totally okay if you want to like live, like stay like that, it's totally fine. But if that's not your goal, if you want something more than that, dude, no one's gonna come save you. Like, it just comes down to you to actually put in that work, do those steps, do your duty, essentially do your duty that you owe to yourself throughout your day. And again, that just goes back to doing the simple stuff, waking up early, just putting yourself in a better state for the day, fixing your mindset, reprogramming your mind, how not only how you view, what'd you say? How you programming your mind to
rewiring your brain so that you can break the habits that you, or what are you talking about?
Okay. It's about rewiring your brain to also not just focus on like what's bad and what's good, but like also to kind of intertwine them. It's like reprogram exactly what is bad and what is good. Like if you view like exercise, for example, a lot of people view exercise as not necessarily bad, but like it's hard, they don't want to do it. But if you can change your mindset about something like that to like focus on the results of you exercising, of you feeling better, of you looking better, and you just really tap into those emotions of how you would actually feel if you walked into the bathroom right now, looked in the mirror, and you saw a shredded six-pack, big muscles, like defined jawline, you just look overall better. How is that going to make you feel? Like really try to feel that way. And then once you have that feeling, hold on to that. Next time you think working out is going to be hard, next time you think any kind of hard physical activity is just not worth it, hold on to that feeling of how good it's going to feel once you are in that state that you're striving for. And if you want, again, this is going to happen overnight, but if you do that consistently all the time, your subconscious is going to pick up on that, and it's going to hardwire your brain to seek out doing the hard things first.
And it's a quote that I love to say, and again, I'm not sure if someone has said this before. Maybe I'm interpreting it different than how other people said it, but my quote that I love to live by right now is, the universe is going to reward us with pain and punish us with pleasure. I don't even like to even like break that down. If you understand it, you understand it, and if you don't, you'll eventually come to understand it. Because it's not something that it's as simple as it sounds. We will be rewarded with pain and punished with pleasure. Whether that it's the next job opportunity we get and we have to work even harder, or as a pain, or a pleasure of your homie giving you an eighth that you get to smoke all at once, you know? It's shit like that. It's how you view the hardships that you're given.
A good start, honestly, can be doing high frequency audio meditation with delta waves. Delta waves unlock that potential in your brain. It allows you to see in front of your face a clear vision of what you want. And it's all about opening up that third eye that they talk about in the book Yusa. It's such a good book. It like explains exactly what you need to do to get it done, basically. It explains exactly how you can move forward, exactly how you can make that first step. And if you don't have a first step to make, the first step you can try to make is opening up your mind, opening up your subconscious to what you want. Reprogramming your brain into knowing exactly what you want could be that extreme first step to take.
And that's the thing, is that's the easiest first step to take too. It's like the easiest and the hardest at the same time, because like physically you don't really have to do anything. You just sit there and you close your eyes and you literally meditate. You just think basically, or sorry, opposite
Manifest,
that, you clear your mind and you manifest what you actually want. But that is so difficult for so many people, to just be able to sit still for like 15 to 20 minutes and just clear their mind, because our attention spans are cooked. This nigga's on his phone right now. Like,
Hey, I'm editing a video. He can fuck off. I am actually doing something.
But like when you get into that habit of the high frequency audio meditation, you don't even have to do high frequency audio. It does help a lot depending on the different waves you use. If you're going for delta waves, theta waves, just healing waves in general. But just
fusion.
That too, like just meditation in general. It's meant to clear your mind, de-stress you, and ground you in the present moment. And when you're able to do that, you'll find like after just doing it consistently for about 2 weeks, things that seemed hard in the past don't seem as hard anymore. Like you'll notice you have more patience. You'll notice you don't get irritable so much. You'll notice that you don't have this constant urge to reach for your phone as much. But dude, again, obviously none of this is gonna happen unless you make it happen. Like it's all up to you. If you actually want to make a change, if you actually just want to live overall a better, healthier, more enjoyable lifestyle, first of all, you have to decide that you really want it. And second of all, you have to actually take those actionable steps. And third of all, you just have to be consistent with it. That's a fucking bar.
Overall, be happy, enjoy what you got, and just keep going. Comparison is the thief of joy. Just strive to be better.
Discipline, determination, consistency.
I like that, actually.
Morning
BDC?
routine.
No, DDC.
This nigga. Alright, so yeah, those are the main points for this video. Again, It all starts with a good morning routine, dude. It all starts in your mind, and then you you manifest that into your actual daily activities and your morning routine. Start off strong, and have a good group of people to work alongside.
Your
with
environment is super important.
It's super important, bro. I've been on my journey for like the past 2-3 years, and it's always hard for me when I'm trying to go about it by myself. Now that these guys are kind of stepping into that same, that same path that I'm kind of on, being able to do this together, it's really everything. Just fuck off.
If you don't have your own community, if you don't have your own environment, you have to create it.
Or join ours.
Join ours.
Or be a part of
If
us.
you, like I said, if you resonate with any of the things we say, drop a comment, discuss with us. We love more things to talk about. We love to discuss, and that's what this is for.
Bro, drop a comment, drop a like so you get more of these videos on your algorithm, and subscribe, bro.
Subscribe.
We're trying to post every day.
Soon we'll be starting our own Discord community. It's going to be called DDC, Discipline, Determination, Consistency.
Oh, okay. I thought he was plugging his name.
David Christopher.
David Don Clark.
David.
All right.
David the Don Clark.
David the Don.
David the Don Clark here.
All
and
right.
we're here to tell you exactly what you need to know. And you're going to be a part of our community soon.
Go watch House Party.
Come experience some of this greatness, bro.